Good morning,
Thank you,
everybody.
Carlos.
So for today, we're doing condition number 6, help me grow. There is someone at work who encourages me my development. Through innate yearning to learn and grow is natural to human beings. Our jobs as supervisors and admins are to encounter new situations and find new ways to overcome challenges every day. Why do you think it's that? Glenn?
Because we do cover so many different things, and the more solutions we have in our tool belt, the more productive we can become, and the easier or the more useful we are to the company.
Correct. Correct. And with time that we've been here working for a while, some of us have from 2 years to 20 years, they've been finding our talents. So they know what we're capable of doing and handling, right? And well, not just in our jobs, but our personal lives encounters this also. For example, we got challenges as adults. We got to find a way to overcome them in the best and positive manner, right? And in our personal lives, everybody has kids. We are their role models, right? And as they growing, they're looking at us, how we react and how we take situations, hard ones and good ones. So from us, they learn. And here we got a lot of new hires, and pretty much they're like the kids of supervisors. What do? They're looking at our every move, how we overcome challenges and situations, correct? Which they will learn from us as they grow here in the company. Some people come with hunger to go up in the company as soon as they can. And what do? They show initiative, they show how much they want the job, and they keep asking us questions for us to give them advice, right? Every employee should be consciously aware of how he or she is learning and growing. Conventionally, management theory has always highlighted the need for employee development. The traditional approach largely involved helping employees to identify their weaknesses and then creating a plan to correct them. By focusing on the weaknesses, they will become better. So the reason is for employees to become stronger and more productive. While this approach seems to make sense, it has had a significant unintended consequences. It has emphasized who the employee is not, rather than who the employee is. As a result, the common theme in the management-employee relationship has been constant determination to change something. Change can always be good and effective. Of course, when it encompasses something such as learning a new skill, management has often tried to change dispositional factors that are part of an employee talent. How can we define their talent? Clinton?
Pretty much get to know the employees, know what they're good at, focus on their strengths. Pretty much know how they work, who they work good with, what type of tasks they enjoy doing. Just get to know the employee.
Correct. That's exactly what it is, and this is a way I think we can define their talents, is by giving them a goal and a deadline. This way they can use their talents and skills they didn't know they had, and they can define their talent in a pattern of thoughts, feelings, and behavior. In other words, defining how much responsibility they can handle and what they can be trained on to do better. The best managers feel there is nothing very oh, I cannot even read my handwriting. Well, pretty much, I think that giving us challenges, for example, right now, the job site that we have a lot of challenges, a lot of we can put trips and falls in the way because it's a big job. And we gotta show our managers who gave us opportunity to go up in the company how we can overcome them in a best positive way and get the job done with us getting hurt or our peers. That's what I think can help me grow. And as we have new employees, give them tasks to do, give them deadlines, and have them overcome those deadlines. Get the job sooner and the best way they can. And guide them to do the right thing, following every single step that we need to take in our company. So pretty much that's what I have for help me grow.
Alright guys, so I'm doing number 7. At work, my opinion seems to count.
Who is that?
So basically, I think we got, like you were saying, we got a lot of new faces in here, a lot of people that have been here. I think everybody, when they're new, kind of wants to fill their place. They don't just want to walk in and expect things. It's like a new job, new place, new school, whatever. You got to earn your stripes. So all employees want to feel that they are making significant contributions in their workplace. The ways organizations hear and process employees' ideas will shape to a large degree whether or not they feel valued for their contributions. The need for employees to feel valued and know that they really make a difference in their company's organization is critical. This often is referred to employees' internal stock price. It measures the sense of value that employees feel in their work and towards their organization. So, Glenn, whenever you're running a job with Richard, does he just tell you, hey, go do that? No explanation, or?
He usually gives me, kind of a picture of what we're doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing. So
Exactly.
So if I get into it and I need to make a change, I know what's coming next, so I can anticipate issues.
Exactly. So, the degree to which a company's employee feels their opinions count is readily apparent to its customers. We have all encountered an employee who felt detached or insignificant, and we know the impact that employee's attitude has on its customers. So, what that's pretty much saying is people can tell when you feel in place in your job or out of place. It's kind of an attitude thing. If you don't feel in place, you're going to have your head down. You're not going to be suggesting ideas. You're going to basically watch someone fail. You're going to see them taping something up, doing it the wrong way, and just kind of watch them and laugh, do your own thing. But rather, your opinions matter. So, hey, I think you should do it like this. A couple churros here, even though Ramiro hates churros. A couple churros might help you out and do it a little bit faster. If you're hanging a wall by yourself, it really might help out. Just watching someone fail and struggle all day really helps out, and it makes them feel more welcome instead of just feeling like they're alone in the corner. If the ideas, instincts, and intelligence of a company's employees are its sustained competitive advantage, then employees' responses to item 7 are of great importance. Nothing is more demoralizing to employees than being excluded from significant decisions that affect their job. Great managers consult with employees regularly to make sure those close to the action have input into critical decisions. This does not mean that employees have the final say on decisions that affect their job. It does mean that when employees' desire and managers' decisions differ, the best managers explain the rationale behind their decisions. These managers use the decision-making process to help employees both to see the full scope of decisions and to understand why the decision was made that way. A straightforward explanation can be a credibility and communication builder. So, kind of like Glenn was saying, it's not about, just do this, or when we do ask, I'm good at this, and I learned it from Clinton. So what I do, pretty much, I made because of foreman, like basically all the foremen. I take notes. There may not be things you like from every foreman, but just learn different pieces and make that yourself. You know, like Clinton, for example, what I took from him is he likes to ask, hey guys, you guys got any ideas on this? How should we do this? And as a group, we'll all talk, we'll all give our ideas, and more or less Clinton will say no because it's not just, no, it's a stupid idea, you're a dumbass. It's, no, we can't do that regulation-wise, or no, we can't do that, we've tried it, it doesn't work. Or if it is an idea he hasn't heard, plenty of times he'll give you the opportunity to try it. Let's try it out, that's a good idea. You know, we'll try it out, if it doesn't work, we'll go back to what we were doing. But that's what it's all about, is team building, building up each other rather than knocking each other down. You know, we're not using each other as stepping stools. Now that we've divided teams, sometimes it may feel there's tension. Oh, team integrity, confidence, pride, screw you guys. I want to watch you fail, but it's not about watching each other fail, it's about helping each other up. We want to pretty much pull each other up. There was a picture I was trying to find, I couldn't find it, but basically a boss versus a leader. The boss, he's watching you fail and just laughing because you failing keeps him at the top. Rather than what we're going for with these teams is you want to help them up to the next level. Like kind of like I took Keith under my wing and told him everything I know, taught him a little bit of paperwork here and there. Pulled him up to lead man, that way I can go up to supervisor. And so basically that's what it's all about, guys. We're here, same team, same job. Whether we're on a different team, we're all the same overall team, I guess, if that makes sense. So we're at the same concept. So great managers never ask employees for their opinions and then decide to do the opposite without clearly explaining why. Great ideas are the building blocks for increased efficiency and new product development. Great places to work in which employees' opinions count encourage ideas to flow and to be heard and processed and refined. Not all ideas will be successfully implemented, but the process of refining ideas is still wonderfully productive. It builds employees' confidence in the company and reinforces to employees that their effort can make the company better. So it's basically saying the same thing. Everyone's opinion here counts. Don't be afraid to speak up. So I do have a couple little pictures that pulled up on Google. I couldn't find the one I was looking for, but just some examples of a boss versus a leader. So a boss is someone who takes credit rather than, he takes all the credit. So he gets his ideas from his guys and then promotes it above him and makes himself look better, rather than saying, hey man, this guy did, he had this tool that he suggested and man, it kicked ass, you know. He really did good with it. So learn to give credit rather than take it. A boss drives employees, just directs them, tells them no explanation why, rather than coaching them why. Explaining this is how you do it, step by step. Not necessarily micromanaging, but you know, like Glenn was saying, Richard's perfect example of, he doesn't give you one task and then leave you hanging. He'll say, hey, we got this, and this, so that way you got a set in your mind. A boss is someone who uses people, basically uses them as tools rather than a team. A leader is someone who's going to develop people and better their skills, realize their talents, and utilize them. Same thing, a boss commands rather than asking. He's just going to tell you to do stuff instead of your asking your opinion. How should we do this? I got one more picture. So lead by example is the best way I could put this picture. A boss is up there just, you know, directing. Go do that. Slave driving. A leader is the guy who's in containment with them, pushing, showing them how to use a grinder, showing them how to use a heavy bar, change blades, instead of just giving a safety meeting in the morning. You're supposed to change it on the floor and never once showing the new guys how to actually do it. So I think that's very important for them,
You know,
especially.
That picture says a lot. So the top one, those three guys are pulling the load, plus the weight of the boss on top, right?
Yes.
The one down below, he's lighting the load by getting his ass off of it, plus he's helping pull that load, which makes it easy for everyone.
Yes. Perfect. Yeah, that's true. Pretty much I'll end it on We're the same team, guys. If you guys see someone failing, whether it's a new guy, a guy who's been here for 10 years, don't just assume he's been here 10 years. He knows everything, because nobody here knows everything. Torres doesn't know everything. I'm sure he gets to a job site and maybe he had a similar job, but we all have obstacles to get through, and rather than watching people get over it, give them a hand, help them over the wall. It's about teamwork, guys. Let's make everyone feel welcome here.
Read.